There you go.
I'm not sure. It says 1 for for that
Yeah, you use
roll.
level 1. It's 1d4 plus your modifier. You rolled,
Gotcha.
unfortunately, you rolled minimum. So, yep. So the way that macro is it works like this. It's calculated off of d4. So at level 1, it's 1. So if you want to use a second level spell slot, you would just do 2, 3, so forth and so forth. So
Gotcha.
there you go. That costs you 2 spell points. Alright, so Ren, you are done. Free, you're up now. And you're also, you're back at 4 hit points, and you start to come conscious, Quillen, and you do not have to make death saving throws now. So you are now, you're prone, but you're basically awake now. Alright, Free.
So I move across slightly, making sure I have the last Hobgoblins back to me, and I'll start conjuring Black Flame again and attacking with Eldritch Fire.
Okay. We're gonna have to get your mic turned on your headset. Sounds like you're speaking on a mic on your laptop or something like that. It's kind of hard to hear you sometimes. Eldritch Blast crushes him. 21 versus armor class, doing 10 damage to him, 10 force damage, no hex, so he is in a very bad weakened state. Alright, so Farlan, up to you now. Sir, what would you like to do?
Alright, those casts, would I be able to jump up on them?
Sure, you're going to need to do
Double
a strength check. They're 10 foot tall, so you're going to need to do, yeah, they're
Okay.
10 foot high, yeah.
For a gnome, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I do too. I would love for you to
wait
jump
until I
on
get
top of
the
that.
spell fly. We'll work on that. Or spider's fine. But for now, I'm gonna cast. If you see the light, if you want to dance, I'll make you laugh instead of fight.
You were going to do what? Tasha Cetus Laughter, right, or something? Okay, there it is. Alright, so I need to do a wisdom saving throw. And I will gladly do my wisdom saving throw. Oh, heck of a bonus there.
Ah,
Yeah, as like no bonus whatsoever. So I failed my save. So I fall prone and I'm unable to stand because I burst out into such a laughter, and that affects humanoids if I'm correct, right?
I believe so. Let me look at the spell.
Let's double check. I think it's humanoids.
It's a creature.
Ah, so it's any creature, huh? Wow, that's
Yeah,
very... A creature of your choice. So that can mean a dragon. That can mean anything. That is just so... That needs to have some errata put on that. So, anyway, that's just my opinion. But anyway, it falls prone. I thought it was humanoids. It's a very powerful spell. Alright, so he falls prone and is laughing. Well, it's not... It is powerful, but it's not powerful as the like 3.5, because if you stand up in other editions, you would take like an attack of opportunity. But if you stand up here, you don't get those in 5e. You just lose half your base movement. So, but
Right.
yeah, so it's not that bad.
It's just more for the action.
Yeah,
really.
it doesn't really need to be changed. I kind of like it the way it is with 5e mechanics. Okay, so he's prone, he's laughing, he's rolling all around. That's so funny! That's so funny! All right, so
I would like to
bonus action.
If he's laughing, can I move a square up without an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, yes. If you're
Yeah.
moving into a creature space, you don't take an attack of opportunity unless he has like, I believe the two-hand mastery or something gives you something. It gives you something that.
Sentinel.
Yeah, Sentinel. That's it. Sentinel. Sentinel. That's it. That's what I took on my Dex-based shield fighter.
All right, I'm good.
All right, so now if you run past him, then he is going to, if you leave his space, then yeah, he's going to take that attack of opportunity. If you enter a space, you don't. But when you leave a space, you do. So you entered and left a space as you bolted right past, right?
That's what I was wondering if he's laughing would.
He would still get it because he gets one reaction around. So
Well,
he would, but it's going to be at disadvantage because he's prone. When a target's prone and they do a melee attack, it's at disadvantage anyway. So
that's up to you, Dave.
Yeah,
I'll stay there or.
No,
away.
well, you need to learn the mechanics. So I mean, it's trial by error. So you'll take the attack, and it will be with disadvantage.
All right.
And you should be fine. Now watch me double crit on this and take you out. Now 7 versus armor class, so disadvantage. I have to take the lower of the roll, which is 7, and he misses. So you are able to get around the corner. All right, Quillen, you're up. You can stand up, man. You're prone right alongside of this guy, looking eye to eye as you open your eyes, and you can see the light again. As you feel that warm, sensual sensation coming over you as you start to, raise your eyelids again and see everyone around you. And then you see Gimli just kind of hovering over you, going, licking his chops. Just kidding, Gimli, Grim and Quillen. You can stand up and attack this guy if you want. You can stand up, pick up your weapons, and then you'll attack him with advantage because you attack melee-wise with advantage that a target is prone beside you. So you will get advantage.
Okay.
Which is a great thing.
Up, collect my short sword.
Absolutely. Part of your movement.
Draw my other short sword, and can I attack twice?
You can attack with an action and then a bonus action. You can take your... Okay, here's how two-weapon fighting works. You have to take the standard action, attack, to get the bonus action. So you just can't attack with your offhand. You have to attack with the main hand first to get it.
Sure.
Or vice versa. You can attack with your offhand first. I don't care. As long as you take the standard action, you get to attack twice. That's how it works.
Okay.
So, yep, go ahead and do your primary or offhand first. And that's going to be with advantage. So, there you go. That's a crit. Very nice hit. Crit hit. And you do a total of 6 damage. Plus 6 for the crits for a total of 12, and your Colossus Slayer for a total of 20 damage on a crit. Very nice. That's really nice. Holy shit.
Swing again.
Oh, he's dead, man. You can give him one for the road if you want. I'd love for you to give. I think you should. I think you should. And you hit him again as he's starting to mutilate the corpse. And your second hit is nice as well. And this, let's see, 2 damage minimum, but that's sort of just 1 for the road.
Yeah, take that with you.
I'll give him 1 for the road. Nice hits. You guys are out of combat.
Well,
I hope you're not going to kill me, adventurers. I've done nothing. I was captured by these. I was just captured by these foul, stinky hobgoblins. Please don't kill me, please.
I'm going to loot this sucker in front of me.
All right, so you are.
Do you have any idea what they were talking about that was going to sell your head for gold? Do you know who it is they've been hired by or...
Well, I think that they were going to probably sell me. There, supposedly the word is here inside the labyrinth is that there's someone is buying lives to work them to death. It's just it's preposterous. It's like we've taken a step back.
So that means somebody's going to arrive here shortly. Because somebody's supposed to be coming to collect them, yes?
I certainly don't want to hang around. I don't want to see. I don't know if it could be Minotaur, Duergar, Drowls, or Illithids. I just don't know. I just don't want to. In fact, I'd really like to go. And in fact, if you could just kind of cut my bindings, I would love to be on my way, good sir.
Calm down. It's
Well, I've been tied up for the last 2 hours. You'd be a little on edge as well.
If you answer a couple of questions for you, we have no problem setting you free.
No, that would be good. I'm just glad you're not the ones here to pay the 10 gold, even though I offered the foul hobgoblin 30 gold to spare me. Cyrus,
We'll
thank
take
you
the
very much
30
for the
gold.
follow. Oh,
We have
but
no
it's
problem
not
doing
on
that.
me, sir. That's the whole problem. Yeah. Anyways, my name is Rendil Halfmoon, and I live here. Well, actually, I don't live here, but I live in the 7 pillared halls. And if you want to come with me back to the Halfmoon, which is owned by my aunt, she does own the Halfmoon, which is the best inn in all of this. Well, it's really the only inn in the 7 pillared halls. But my aunt Era, she'll take care of you. I'll see to it, and maybe I'll even buy you an ale, or maybe even I'll buy that dwarf 4 ales. It is the best inn. Well, like I said, it is the only inn, but I'm kind of a little favored by it. I do like the old place.
I'll take you up on the 4L.
You sound
Okay.
like someone that we know. Can I see your hands?
Yeah, if you could help me up. So I guess you would probably, help him up, or...
Yes. So.
Oh, thanks,
grab him
Cyrus. I
by
appreciate the kind
the
words, man.
Rope and just haul him up onto his feet.
Kind of set him up, help him get up on the table, cut his binds. Thank you so much. I must be on my way now to that. Well, anyways, I guess I can.
No, you're not going anywhere. I
Oh.
pulled him by his shoulder. Just
I
stay there.
hope you're not gonna sell me either, are you?
Oh no.
Just hold on a minute. We gotta loot these critters, and then we'll go with you.
Oh,
Is there anything about this chamber we should know?
no,
Any traps or tricks or?
well, not that I know of. It's not like they showed me any Thunderspire Labrinth hospitality. I basically was bound and gagged and beaten, and you can see that he's been a little roughed up. They were just waiting for someone to pick me. In fact, I think they were going to take me somewhere. I'm not. I blacked out several times.
Shut up.
Excuse me, dwarf. I think I've just been traumatized, and I think I'm trying to
then
explain the
shut up.
situation. Jesus, do you travel with this dwarf?
He's
Yeah,
quite the
we do.
character.
He was the first one to just barge in. Does he always do
Yeah,
this?
Because I barged in, you're free.
Believe
Now
me.
shut
Well,
up.
Mr. Dwarf, what is your name? And I do appreciate it. He kind of bows a little bit. He says, my name is Rendil Halfmoon, at your service. And I do appreciate it, Dwarf. Believe me, I do.
Okay, Rendell, relax. We just need to know what's going on here. Have you seen them operate any secret doors? Are there any other entrances into this chamber? Is there anything that you can tell us that we should know about?
Not that I know of. All I saw them doing was drinking out of the cask. I seen several that were sleeping in a room over in the other chamber, and that is all I saw. I
Very
was
well.
just these. You see.
I'm going to cast Calm Emotions on him.
Okay. Oh, nice.
He seems
Well,
a
I'm
little too
looting
uppity.
the sucker.
These horrible hobgoblins. They grabbed me a
Yeah.
few hours ago, and I was telling them, why I was. I was telling them why I was here, but I'm just so brutally honest with these guys. They just didn't like what I said, and anyways, to tell you.
Calm down. It's okay.
They were hanging around the inn a couple days ago, and my aunt didn't like it, and she was wondering why they were hanging around, because we usually don't have hobgoblins coming into the 7-pillared area. I mean, it's
It is
just,
very strange.
It is
to have
strange,
goblins here.
but everybody is welcome. There's even illithids from time to time. They come in and trade and barter with the other storefronts, and so
Excuse me?
my aunt, exactly. I said illithids, dwarf. There, you are in the Underdark. DNSR, thanks for the
Okay.
follow. And like I said, I just was blatantly upfront with these hobgoblins, saying that I was just trying to find out what they were doing. They didn't like that. Then they ball gagged me and tied me up and put me in a corner. And I've been here for several hours.
I'm sure it's because of your yapping mouth that they brought you here. But just keep calm a little bit.
KTS5, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it.
Just keep a little calm, and we'll take you back to the inn.
I'm feeling much better now. What? Oh, you touched me and it felt weird. What happened?
That's the blessing from the Raven Queen. She's calming you down. It's okay.
I almost want to crawl up under this table and just take a nap now.
Why don't you?
Gim, you're broadcasting, bud. You're broadcasting. Gim's fired up, man. Gim, you don't like halflings and gnomes too much, do you?
They talk too damn much.
Too good.
I'm trying to scavenge off these dead bodies, and this little sucker over here keeps on jabbering.
Well, you're asking me questions, and I'm simply trying to answer them, Gim.
Sleep.
Gimli Grim. I heard them call you Gimli Grim. I'm just trying to answer questions.
Well, right now, calm down and shut up.
I would almost hate to see those 4 L's on you. You would probably be so violent.
If you don't want to see me violent, you'll shut up. Thank
He
you.
hasn't had his afternoon nap. He's pretty grouchy.
Well, that,
Okay, I'm searching these bodies.
all right, so you're searching these bodies, Gim. You're getting them all piled up, and really all that's in here is there's a couple pouches, and there's about 10 gold between all of these guys. They weren't very rich.
They wanted to be.
They were trying, yeah. They were hoping to get rich.
So
Gim gets fired
everybody
up.
have
I love
two
it.
gold in your pouches. Now let's find out where they were sleeping. There's gotta
Yeah,
be
Dave, I'd
something
like to
around
search
there.
these bed chambers.
Okay, yeah. This bed chamber. It reeks a little bit worse than the rest of the chamber, and that's flea-ridden, rats, worms, quite disgusting. Typical hobgoblin living quarters. Nothing. You guys poke around with your gear. You don't find anything.
Can I search for secret doors?
Sure. Everybody give me an investigation check if you'd like to search around. Most certainly. You can always give me investigation checks. Even though they're really not gonna find anything, but
Duh. I take it I don't find anything.
well, you notice that when you're kind of searching around, Quillen, yeah, you don't find any secret passages or nothing like that. But you do notice that there is one of these casks is about a quarter full. All the other 3 casks are actually empty. Moosey style, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Yeah, you kind of hit the lever, and it kind of smells like a raunchy, bitter, stale type of dwarvish ale. And you can tell by the writing on the writings and the symbols of what's on that flask, on that big 10-foot tall tankard. It's just old, stale, dwarvish ale. Probably a very good drink at one time, but the hobgoblins aren't too picky, especially when they don't have to pay for it.
All right, Dave, I'd like to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Mr. Peanut Lord, thank you very much for the follow. Okay, go ahead and deduct your spell points, and let's see what you do for a Cure Wounds. In fact, I should probably do a Cure Wounds macro for you. I'll add one to your sheet. Let me add that to my handy-dandy trusty board here. It's 1d8 plus your, Wisdom is your spellcasting modifier for a ranger?
Correct.
Wisdom? Yeah, so it'll be 1d8 plus your Wisdom modifier.
Okay, my little friend. Now, will you take us to your inn? Yes.
Yes.
Would be good enough.
I sure will. I'm feeling a little strange right now. Papa 10, thank you very much for the follow. But I'll be more than happy to. I'll be more than happy to guide you to the 7-pillared halls. The 7-pillared halls. Yeah, I'll take you.
Wonderful. Would you like to hold my hand?
Oh yes, I would. So who else was I was gonna make a macro for someone else too, right? I can't. I forgot to add it to my board.
A ranger.
I think it's for Gim.
Oh, that's right, second win. Thank you. Second one macro. So there you go. This is the best thing for me because I have such a horrible short-term memory. Okay, so is there anything else that you'd like to know? I'm almost feeling a little slightly intoxicated from this spell that you've put me under. Anyways,
okay.
we're not too far from the 7-pillared hall. Just make sure that you need to take care of yourselves and enjoy the hall. There's lots of opportunity in the hall, but just make sure you stay clear of the mages. They sort of run things. But I'm just so glad that you came along, and I do thank you because I just didn't. I've heard rumors of this slavery going on, but unfortunately, I never knew that it actually existed, and now I know it does, and it's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Come, and I put him onto. I grab him and I put him onto the ground, and I hold his hand. Let's go.
All right, so he starts walking, and as he's walking past these hobgoblins, he goes, so now I remember where I've seen these hobgoblins now. I remember, not only in front of the inn, but these are actually henchmen of the Blood Reavers. That's where I've seen them now. That's their symbol. And there's a lot of these guys around. We might be in trouble. Oh my goodness.
What does the sign look like?
All right. So he shows you the symbol, and it's just a generic symbol A. I don't have a symbol for the Blood Reavers, but
Gotcha.
You do see that it is the symbol of the Blood Reavers, and it has like a B on it, like a BR or something.
Good. That way we can clearly distinct who is who. Friends, are you guys done with this area? We should move forward.
I know that they hide down in the Chamber of the Eyes. The Chamber of the Eyes. Those filthy muck eaters. All of them, thieves and slavers now. That's so disgusting. And not in that order. And as he walks by, he spits on one of the hobgoblins. Alright, so let's I know they are. I'll be making a run for the border after this, you better believe it. So what do you guys think? You have this small little halfling in your party now.
Cool, as long as he stays calm and doesn't piss Gimli off, I think we'll be alright.
Yeah. Old Rendil Halfmoon. Boy, Gim was getting fired up on Rendil. I like it. I was just waiting for him to split his skull.
Hey Dave, before we leave, I want to collect any arrows that I can get off the other bodies and
sure. You find enough arrows to fill your quiver back up. Sure, you can find enough. Absolutely.
Sweet.
Also, these hobgoblins. There's a couple suits of chainmail, a couple long swords, a couple long bows, a set of half plate. The half plate is the half plate armor. It's there.
Yeah, I say since we got a cart, we might as well just take all their armor and weapons and see what we can get for them.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, that is a great idea. So you can find you found 20 javelins. You got a great sword. You got 5 long swords and 5 longbows. And 5 sets of chainmail, 5 shields, and a set of half plate. That's a pretty good chunk of change, man. That's a payday.
How many longbows?
5.
So 5 long swords, 5 long bows, 5 chain, 5 shields, and a set of half plate.
Yeah, man. Cha-ching.
Javelins.
Yeah, 20 jabs. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
glad they didn't throw
payday.
those javelins at us.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to do with these bodies? You guys just want to leave them there? Really don't care? But you found out that these are actually hobgoblins from the group of the Blood Reavers. Does the Blood Reavers ring a bell?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Grand. Blood Reaver, the head Minotaur.
There you go.
Well, we should probably take these bodies with us. I wouldn't want them to know that there's people here dispatching Blood Reavers.
So you're gonna take him to the 7-pillared hall and hang him up, right? Right in the middle.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think we leave them where they are.
That would be a grand entrance. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Deep
well-
was in the nest.
What was that?
I would say that we should leave them where they lay. We don't want to get caught traveling with these bodies.
That's fine.
I would say just leave them.
Alright, well, let's move on forward. Looks like Rendil's calmed down quite a bit.
I have my nerves have left me thanks to you, Ren. I do appreciate it.
Come, Rendil, let's go. Hey. Pull his hand.
Oh, he holds your hand. He holds your hand. He's in love now. Rendil's in love with Ren.
I hold his hand gently as pull him along. Come, Rendil.
your love spell that you threw on him there. Alright, so you guys make your way down. Let's see. Move you guys back over to our other Alright. Alright, so you guys finish traveling east. And let's see down below here on our map. You guys are now in the 7-pillared hall. Going to reveal a couple little... Oh my goodness. Alright, so this is a 7-pillared hall. Basically this area here. This is a 7-pillared hall. Now, as you guys get closer to the 7-pillared hall, you start to hear commotion. Not commotion, not as in in a negative way, but you hear people talking. You hear, off into the distance, you can hear hammers hitting metal. You can hear mining picks, maybe hitting the walls of the stone, and you guys are in the presence of the 7-pillar hall. As you look up at this nice little 2D image up here, this is basically very, very beautiful colors all over the place. Blues, reds, purples, greens. All of the buildings have these green lights on top of them, blue lights on on the pillars themselves. Now, as you walk in, this is a massive chamber. I mean, this is massive. And this is the market square and meeting place of the accompaniment of Sutter and Kell, the old ancient Sutter and Kell, which is the Minotaur civilization. And in some ways, it still, serves as that meeting place that the Minotaurs wanted, and there's all kinds of trade going on here. Some legal trade, some illegal trade, as you've heard. And this place is massive. You see buildings all around you. Grizz, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it.